In the middle of May, the University of Chicago, in association with the National Opinion Research Center, the NRC, made a survey of about 1,000 adults testing social attitudes in the USA. And there are some surprising results, and I want to tell you about the details. So these details are important because the survey found that Americans in general are deeply pessimistic about the current US economy, and the survey also thought that the nation is deeply divided about some of the basic values that we hold. For instance, the survey found that Americans are registering their highest level of economic dissatisfaction in years, including doubts about the American political system, about America's role as a political leader. For instance, that number is only 27%, whereas it used to be 47% in 2021. This is a significant drop in consumer confidence. And this is really the crux of the survey's result, that when consumer confidence declines, because consumer spending is a huge part of the US economy, when confidence declines, then spending may well decline, and that has an impact on the real estate market as well. So, but there is good news. And these good news really depend on some other economic factors. So there were three key supply side factors that you can also look at to see what's happening in the US economy. And frankly, the issue really is inflation. For instance, the first point would be that a bellwether semiconductor price is actually half of what it was at its peak in 2018, meaning semiconductors are getting cheaper, and therefore this rolls through into other prices. The second point is that the spot rate for container transportation is 26% less than it was at its peak in September 2021. So that means it's going to cost less for transportation. And finally, the North American fertilizer prices are down 24% from a peak in March this year. So these three supply side factors might be an indication of what's happening with the short and medium term inflation rate, which will help with economic growth when the inflation rate declines a little. Again, we're talking about consumer confidence and how that might have an impact on the real estate market, because consumer spending is a big factor in the US economy. We're survivors, and we want to help you interpret what's happening with the economy so that you too can be a survivor. I'm Andrew Urban, and I'm a numbers nerd, and that's why I talk about numbers like this. Please give us a call if you would like to have an interpretation of what's happening in your own real estate.